Rosa?
Good
Oh,
morning.
good.
How are you?
Cece's coffee, I'll take it.
That's all right, Mrs. DeMott. Thank you. I always take it in myself so that I can see what he'd like for breakfast.
I'll be sure and ask him.
Well, morning is also the time he likes to discuss anything special that needs to be done in the house.
Well, I know what needs to be done, and if you have any questions, ask me.
Rosa, I think it's okay that Gina take the tray this once.
I will tell him that you are ready to make him something delicious. All he has to do is just name it. Okay?
Rosa, I have a dress that I wore at the museum the other day and some other things I need to have sent out that I'll go up and bring down. Maybe Gina wouldn't mind calling the cleaners for you.
Mrs. DeMott, I don't mean to offend you, but
Oh, no, you don't. I don't know how you got past the gate, but you have exactly 10 seconds to get off of this property.
Okay, but all I need is one comment from Mr. Capwell or my editor's gonna have my butt.
Do you have a problem? I said no. No comment, no interview, no nothing. If I have to call the security guard, your precious little butt is going to be in a sling. You got that, buddy? Huh?
Yeah.
Good.
Gotcha. I'm leaving.
Bye. Well, how did I do?
Oh, I don't think he'll be back, if that's what you mean.
Well, you see, you have to get right down to their level.
Oh, yeah. I think you did that part just fine. Well, I gave everybody today and tomorrow off. I didn't want them calling me Miss Scrooge.
January production schedule for the refineries division.
I wish I could take the rest of the week off.
What's stopping you?
Management bonus recommendations.
Management bonus recommendations, for one thing.
Oh, and the annual report to the stockholders.
Any more questions? Thank you, Gina.
Such efficiency.
Yes, isn't she something?
Yeah, just like a home computer.
Well, I wish. It would take an army of secretaries to keep up with your father.
Well, you're not going to do all this hard work for nothing. How about dinner tonight?
I'd love it. It's a date. Now, don't you work too hard.
All right.
Bye.
The house has sure changed since Gina moved in.
That's true. You know, it's as if Gina and Brandon have gone from being guests to being almost part of the family overnight.
Have I noticed a little spring in your step?
Well, it's kind of nice to have an adult in the house when you come home.
What am I?
Well, I mean another adult other than my daughter. And it's kind of nice having a kid running around again.
A kid? I thought you were through with kids with runny noses. I thought you grew out of that.
Well, it's a hard habit to break, I guess.
What do you really know about Gina, anyway?
Well, I know she's attentive and very industrious.
No, I mean, besides that, I mean, when she walked in here, all we know is that she married Stockman 7 years ago. What do you know besides that?
I don't know. I don't need to know. All I need to know is the kind of person she is.
Yeah, but what kind of school did she go to? And where was she born? All of that stuff. She wasn't raised in a convent. We know that.
Eden, you surprise me. It's as if you're asking for a pedigree.
Well, I'm only doing what you do when I bring home dates.
Oh, well, I thought you under 30s didn't care about such things.
Look, Dad, you may be the wisest and strongest and handsomest man I know. But sad to say, until recently, I did not know that you were not infallible.
Oh, that must have come as quite a shock. I hope I never find out.
Santana.
Well, you are right about that point.
Look, Dad, in my own opinion, there are maybe 4 women in the world that are perfect for you, and Mother Teresa lives too far away. Gina DeMott is one of the other 3. I will be the first to start spreading rumors about you.
Oh, don't you have to be someplace?
No, I don't. Not just yet. You're not going to miss Lionel's hearing, are you?
I certainly am. I'd rather spend the morning on a bed of nails. And I think the less any of us get involved in that situation, the better off we are.
I think I want to see him fall. I want to hear the sound when he hits rock bottom.
After you.
Oh, no. You're the matron of honor.
You just couldn't resist coming down here to gloat. Could you? I don't take pleasure in other people's misfortunes, Augusta. Only yours.
Our only misfortune is that your family never
Runs out of ways to be malicious. Ah, Lionel called us thieves and muckrakers on national television. Surely you don't begrudge me the fact of coming down here and watching him swallow some of his own medicine?
just that you enjoy it so damned much.
Don't you?
Whatever happens, whatever anybody says,
I know.
that's them. That's separate.
Don't worry, Ted. I'm not.
I love you.
Are any of the Catwells here besides Eden? I don't want to give them the satisfaction of turning around.
Only Ted.
Well, he had to come and Patty sitting with us.
What happened to the bed of nails?
You were right. This affects all of us. If there's some testimony that's going to be read, I want to hear what excuses Lionel is going to give for having those coins firsthand and not read it in the paper when it's too late to do anything about it.
Well, do you think Mason's going to get him to tell the truth?
I don't think the truth is anything Mason can recognize any longer. I suppose your brother is proving something sitting over there in the enemy camp?
I always think he's proving something to Lakin, maybe.
I thought you weren't going to make it. How's your father?
Sorry, I'm late.
Did you tell him that the police came last night and found that ring?
Yeah.
All rise. District 11, ticket number 5075. The Court of the State of California, the Honorable Stephen Scribner presiding. Please be seated.
This is a preliminary hearing in the matter of recognizance and sureties of bail for the detainee Lionel Lockridge.
Where's Mason?
Both the prosecutor, Mr. Capwell, counsel for the defense, have submitted briefs containing considerations to be weighed before bail is fixed. And I am ready to make a determination if there's no further statements.
None, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Mr. Capwell, you're late.
Yes, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but recent developments in the investigation have made necessary a change in our request. If I may approach the bench and submit this new brief, I think those reasons will become clear.
Let me see it.
Your Honor, the defense is unaware of any such recent developments, and we would like a recess to prepare a response.
If I may address the hearing, Your Honor, I think I can summarize any pertinent changes for counsel.
Due process requires a speedy assessment of bail, Mr. Simpson. Request denied. Proceed, Mr. Capwell.
Thank you, Your Honor. As you will see by that file, the District Attorney's Office has uncovered new and significant evidence. In light of this evidence, I have just filed a new charge against Mr. Lockridge. Murder in the first degree. We therefore request that Mr. Lockridge's bail be set in the amount of $5 million.
You can't be serious.
this.
Leave this.